All right, and here we go with round three. 3 out of 5. Feeling all right. I was gonna say jive, but I don't think it feels right for me to say jive. But that's I digress. Anyway, we're back with round three, and here we do. I believe I know. I think like from here on out, who's playing at the top table. We'll keep that in mind. We'll circle back to it. But on the right here above the Charizard, we have Nick Johnson playing the Ancient Box. And on the left here, we have Ella playing the Lost Box. So it's box versus box here, Ancient versus Lost. Let's see what happens as they do the coin flip to see who will be going first, who will be going second. And they will be setting up here and starting as soon as they call time. All right, and here we go, getting started here. We see Nick starting with that Roaring Moon. That's what we want to see. Ella starting with that Cramorant. Not exactly what we want to see. We want to see a Comfey, but here we'll see 2 off of this Buddy Buddy Poffin because she is going first. Buddy Buddy and a Nest Ball, so we'll see 3 Comfey right now come down possibly. Or 2 and the Radiant Greninja would also be excellent picks here. I like the fact that they have the same sleeves. The same color sleeves. This won't get confusing at all. And it looks like on the mat, Ella has her prize cards and the deck and discard just like switched. So I'll have to keep an eye on that as well so I don't get anything confused here. But yeah, like I thought, 2 Buddy Buddy grabbing 2 Comfy and the Nest Ball grabbing the Radiant Greninja. Just start that draw engine, start that lost pile building up. Can never start too soon for a lost box. And switch, just a general switch coming in so we can start flower selecting. Look at the top 2, put 1 in the lost zone, put 1 into your hand. You don't need that Buddy Buddy right now. You already got the 2 that you want. Switch cart, so that way we can get the other one done. Build up to 2 at least. And then hopefully have a Colress for next turn. Ooh, getting rid of the Super Rod early always hurts. Concealed cards. Just building up a hand. Hopefully get to a Colress next turn. But then we see the pass. And now it goes to Nick. So Nest Ball grabbing Greninja himself. Very key part in this deck. Being able to discard those energies to turn on the Professor Sada. And now concealed cards, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And we might just pop the guidance once we get another moon down. Or no, the Fluttermane, that's a good idea. Fluttermane in the active, turn off the Comfeys. Not a bad call. I would still just try to go for the... Oh, okay, Sada. Just so you can get the retreat, the draw, and the retreat. No, because he still needs 2 to retreat. But maybe you can get... Nice, okay. Pitching the guidance to grab 2. That way we can just at least go ahead and knock out the Comfy. Very important to keep ahead on this single prize race here. The attach return. And booster capsule on the Fluttermane. Not bad. Do we just want to swing on it? Yeah, looks like it. Just take the knockout there. First knockout of the game. We'll see how well he's able to keep up that momentum here. he's like he's like, I'll build up my ancient pile the same way you're building up your lost pile. There's the chorus, so she does have it. It's good that she had it for this turn. Especially losing that Comfy this early. You can get to 4 and then maybe just, I'd say spit with Cram, but then you're kind of in a weird position. So probably best to take a little bit of time to think about it. Manaphy, yeah, he's not going to be attacking with Greninja, so that's a safe pitch. And switch again and get another one. End up with 6 at least right now, which is not bad for turn 3. Concealed cards. What are we getting? Okay, Jet Energy, so we can do flower selecting again. That'll put us to the 6. One more and we have Mirage Gates online. And retreat for Cram, and we'll just spit. Concealed cards to draw 2, and they were both 2 more Dark Energy. So that doesn't get him any further into the deck. But he can Ultra Ball, get rid of 2 Ancients possibly. Or... yeah, you need to put some Ancients in there. Get rid of... okay. Explorer's Guidance. Oh, he's got 3. I just forgot that they're up here. That's going to get confusing. Yeah. Nick's probably going to forget too. There and there. Draw the 3. Don't forget you have 5 in the Lost Zone now. There you go. Or not the Lost Zone. The Ancient Zone, I guess, would be what you call that. Got Ancient Zone versus Lost Zone. Battle of the Zones. We have another one to bench, and you can attach for turns, so you can get another one powered up. And that second one down there powered up. Or just spread it around so there's no easy boss targets, which is good too. Yeah, you're doing 120, so you can knock out the Cram. What is Ella's strategy here? Flower selecting. No, Colress first. Okay. So now Mirage Gate is definitely online. Hopefully we found a good big hitter. Getting rid of a big hitter. That's probably a good choice, though. I don't think the Moon is going to help in this matchup. And there's the flower selecting. It's always a tough call. The resource management in both of these decks is very very tender. You have to be very, very careful with your resource management. You want to make sure that for the ancient box especially, you don't get rid of your pal pads or super rods too early. And then same thing kind of with ancient box. You don't want to get rid of you don't want to lost zone your super rods or pal pad or anything that can come in clutch later. Even the switch card is hard. Super rod, you definitely have to keep that though. So we'll super rod those three back in. Cramorant, a water energy, and a lightning energy. Attach for turn to the Greninja. And then Mirage Gate. Get those two back. And then hit maybe the benched Roaring Moons for 90 each. Or no, you're taking out the active. So you're taking out the active and then hitting 90 on one of the benched. Which is good too. Concealed cards, just drawing that little extra bit. Do you have a switch? Does she have a way to switch? I'm sure she does, right? Ooh, Lost Vacuum, the Ancient Booster Capsule on Fluttermane, so she can get 2 knockouts here. That'd be really good, too. Ouch, getting rid of the Pal Pad, though. Or, no, yeah, over there, that's got to be your Lost Zone, because that's your Ancient Zone. You don't want to confuse the two. You don't want to confuse your Ancient Zone with your Lost Zone, because then we're just asking for trouble, right? I like the little verses he's playing though. Who can build up their zones better, bigger? my money's on Lost Zone. Their zone is much bigger right now. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's hitting for 120. Which next turn he'll definitely be hitting for more to be able to get over Greninja. She just needs something else on the bench to be able to hit with. Is that Raikou? Iron Hands? I guess put Iron Hands in a situation where you can boss Greninja out and then like maybe double Mirage Gate or Mirage Gate attach or something like that. But yeah, take out that, get 2 prizes, even up the prize game, which is crazy to do in one turn in a single prize versus single prize deck game. Sada, okay, so we have the Sada coming in, and he's swinging for, it was 120, 130, 140. He's going to be 150 right now. Nick, put that Sada where it belongs. Nick, hey, 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 hey. You put that Sada where it belongs. Put it in the ancient zone. Put that thing back where it came from. Or not where, I guess just where it belongs. Not where it came from. It came from the deck. I can't say that. I can't use that meme. Just put it in the ancient zone. Don't forget about it. Earthen Vessel, get 2 more. Now you have 3 in the discard when they should be in your little ancient zone. Come on, buddy. So there's 3 in there, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. So he's hitting for 170. There you go. Sada 2. There you go. Concealed cards as well. Let's see how many Ella has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Nick has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, it's even. It's even right now. They're neck and neck. Booster capsule, good choice. Just make him a little bit easier to kill with anything. Make her have to get the blood moon out or something later. Super rod, 2 back in, and a moon. That makes sense. So now you're hitting for 160, I think. I'm trying to keep track of it. And knockout. Okay. So just super rod those back in and take the knockout. Not a bad choice. Straighten everything up here. Make his board look nice and pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 160. And that's lost zoned. His deck is up there, so she can cut it if she'd like. There it is. It's confusing because they have the same sleeves, so I don't want somebody's deck to, like, somebody to think that the other person's deck is the other half of theirs, because their decks are gonna get so low so fast. All right, flower selecting. It doesn't feel like Lost Box, like Lost Origin has been around that long, but it's about to be rotating, which is crazy. Next year it'll be rotated. That's crazy to think. It does not feel like it's been that long. There's the Super Rod to get back the Greninja and a couple of energy. Make sure that your concealed cards and your Moonlight Shurikens are online for later. And now, let's see, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And he's still at 9, so she pulled ahead a little bit in that race. But she has also passed all of her requirements necessary for Lost Zone stuff. Sableye, Mirage Gate, all of it. All of it is online. What is the next step here? Ooh, okay. Are we going to Hyper Blower? Yeah, we're going to Hyper Blower. He's just going to put out the one that doesn't have a booster capsule. So just swapping the booster capsule is the easiest way to do that. He's just putting out one that also has 2 energy. It just doesn't have a booster capsule. So easiest way to do that while still making the board, leaving the board clean and nice looking. And I gotta think of a way out of this little corner that she's backed into. Let's see if she can figure out the path here. Hands, okay. Okay. Raikou, the hands. I'm just going to try to load up the bench and then go for the hands. Or, not the hands, sorry, the Raikou. Just load up the bench and go for the Raikou. Nick, quick picking on that baby. Little baby Anubis walking across the screen. There we go with the Mirage Gate. Is it going to the Raikou or is it going to Iron Hands? Looks like the hands, which isn't bad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. That's what it says. Couldn't read his dice at first. Just wanted to make sure it was at 9. So looks like Arm Press might be online, right? That just needs 3 with 2 electric. And then you need 4 for amp. But you can knock. Oh, nice. Get rid of that other ancient booster. Yeah, why not? Get rid of the other ancient booster. Make sure that everything can be knocked with at least an arm press. Cramorant's good too. Put some stuff in range of Moonlight Shuriken, and then the Roxanne comes down. So Roxanne is going to be good. I guess she didn't have a way to switch the active out, or else she would have done it and then Roxanne. So hopefully she finds a way to switch out that Comfey here and then just arm press the active moon and take at least 1 prize and even it up again. Or she can try to just put the Cramorant out, spit on it, and then he takes the 1 prize. Next turn she takes the 2, and it still evens it up, which is also very sketchy. But there's definite plays that she has here. I think they're just trying to figure out what the game plan is from here. And I know Nick doesn't play the Pheasantipity, so he can't just like search that off the Ultra Ball and then draw 3 and hope to get back in with that. But he does have another backup attacker, so that's good. Alright. What's the game plan? What are we doing? What are we doing? A lot of thinking and strategizing, which is fine. She doesn't really need to put more in the loss zone. She just needs to find a way to get ahead of the prize race here. If she can keep him on a low card count, then he might not be able to recover with the backup moons in time. So she just has to find a way to kind of keep him on a low card count, which is going to be very awkward here. If he top decks an energy, which he might have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he has 2 more. Cramorant spit so he can try to get the 2 prizes next turn. Or, sorry, Cramorant spit so she can try to get the 2 prizes next turn. Yeah, so just spit on it, and then this turn Nick just takes the KO on the Cramorant if he doesn't have the boss, which he does not have boss in hand. He doesn't really have a way to search for it. The next turn, she still needs 1 more energy in order to use Arm Press. So she's got to find that energy. Unless she has it in hand and she can just attach for turn, but she still has to retreat Cramorant then too. So the path forward looks challenging, but there definitely is a path forward at least. That's how you know the gears are turning. When Nick's like, if I do this, I can attach here, I play this and do that. You can see his hands moving like gears. Do we just want to take the KO? And so she just puts in the hands, takes the 2. And then she just needs to boss the Greninja and KO with hands. Ooh. Okay. Retreat. Put out the active and then hit it. Make her... Okay. Not a bad play. Make her find the boss to take the double prize there. So now... Okay. Alright. This ball, get Greninja back. Dang, okay. Nick coming out here with the 500 IQ plays. Retreat the active with damage. Make it harder for her to take the double prizes. Flower selecting. Concealed cards immediately. Her deck is running dangerously low. I wonder what the path forward is now. There's a lot of moments where we're just having to stop and really think about the sequence of events that's happening and like what they're gonna do next. Another nest ball. What are we gonna get off of that? Do we have the Blood Moon Ursaluna? Possibly? Could it be Blood Moon Ursaluna? No. No, we're not going to get anything off of that. Yikes. Okay. Lost vacuum, getting rid of the other capsule. And I think we're just going to arm press. Just take that knock. Pray he can't get to the 230. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so he's only doing 170, so he needs to put 6 into the lost zone right now. He needs to be able to put 6 ancient cards into the lost zone. Dang it, Nick, you put it up there, you're messing me up. He needs to be able to put 6 ancient cards into the discard pile or in his ancient zone that he's got going on right there. Nice. Pokestop to find the Sada. Very good. Or Pokestop. Pokegear to find the Sada. So that makes 11. So 180. And then he draws his 3 off of it. Oh, Nick. Oh, Nick. Nick. That Sada. You just used it, right? Oh, no. You grabbed it off of the Pokegear. You grabbed it off the Pokegear. I'm like, I thought you used it and then put it back in your hand. No, you didn't use it yet. There it is. Okay. For some reason, I thought he used it and then put it back in his hand. I was like, no, he just grabbed it. There we go. 2, 3. Are we going to equip another booster capsule? Yeah, that's a good choice. I think he's only doing the 190. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's doing 180. Ultra Ball to get one more in there, do 190. What do we want to get here? Get the other moon and just deck check a little bit. Ooh, okay. Super Rod. Some more energy back into the deck. Do you have an Earthen Vessel in hand? I didn't see one. No. Pretty sure it's still just 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12? Yeah, 190. Yeah, 12. That's all we can do is 190. Yikes. Ouch. Ouchies. Hmm. So it's got 110 on it. So it's got 6. No, it's got 90 HP left. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely in Moonlight Shuriken range, but it's in hands range too. She needs to find the boss, boss that out, hands it, but then that only gets her 2 prizes. Nick comes back in and finishes the Iron Hands off, takes his last 2. So it's not looking too hot for Ella right now. But who knows what's going to happen. Right now, I'm just looking at the board states, trying to think of a way out of this. For Ella, she can take out the active one here and just take 1 prize. And then just hope he doesn't find the energy to attach in order to take the Iron Hands back out. And if he doesn't, then you get it. She could boss out the one that's damaged, take the 2 prizes, but then he just guarantees brings in the one with energy and takes out, gets his last 2. So do we do some Cramoranting again? Yeah. Just put some cards in the deck. Crazy in the beginning. You want to thin out the deck in order to have better draws and search better, but in the end you want to throw as much stuff back in your deck as possible so you don't deck out. Oh, how the turntables. Okay, switch cart coming down. It'll heal 30 from the Iron Hands, which is good. And then we see flower selecting. Maybe we find Cramorant. We can bench it, retreat, spit. That way everything is in range of Iron Hands. But then it still puts her in a position where she needs to avoid getting the Iron Hands knocked out. It's been about 43, 44, 42 minutes. So there's about 8 minutes left in the round. It's definitely not going to a game 2. So whoever wins this takes it. Takes the set. What are we getting off of this flower selecting? Oh, he said, oh. Oh, she got rid of the prime catcher. Oh, man. Oh, to keep the Blood Moon or Saluna, though. Yeah, you kind of have to do that, don't you? But it sucks. It sucks. Mirage Gate. Get the other water. Put it there so you have Amp very much online. Finally, I knew it was in there. But we're just going to do the Blood Moon. Can it attack with 1 energy? I thought it needed 2. Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, no, it is exactly like okay. I don't know why I thought that it needed 1 more energy. What am I thinking of that needs 1 more energy? I don't know. But no, that's a good play, because now he has to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's got 13, so he's hitting for 200. He needs to get 6 into the loss on this turn. So that's 1. Explorer's Guidance immediately. That's 1. What do we got? What do we got? He needs 5 more. There's a Walk and Wake. He gets rid of the Artisan. He gets rid of Walking Wake, so he needs 4 more. He gets rid of Explorer's Guidance and I think Boss, so he just needs 3 more. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. Yeah, he needs 3 more. 3 more. How are we going to get it? Thin out the deck, put the Great Tusk down. So close. We're so close. Oh, man. He just needs 3 more. And he's got the 1 hit. 1 hit, Nick. Let's go. He's got 2 energy in hand, so he can conceal cards and then still attach for turn. Right? That was 2 energy I saw. don't think it matters what you get out of the deck. You just need to thin out. Nest ball. Fail it. Okay. Yeah, true. Fail it because if you're able to get Pokestop, you want those milled. So we're benching another moon. Concealed cards. Pokestop. Pokestop. We still have the energy in hand. Pokestop. You need the 3. You need all 3 of these to hit, Nick. You need all 3 of these to hit. Hit the Pokestop. One, two. Oh my god! Oh man. He hit 2 out of the 3. You're joking. Oh man. Oh man. You saw him jump out of the seat too. Oh. Yep, you got the 1 in the discard, you got the Earthen Vessel. If he had another Ancient in hand, he'd be able to do it. But he doesn't have another Ancient in hand, he's just got the Earthen Vessel and nothing else. So he can get just 10 shy of the knockout here for game. Oh man. Oh. That is crazy. Oh man. He's gonna count him up one more time just to make sure. Oh. He's got to use the Earthen Vessel, and then he'd still just be 10 short. Ooh. Retreat the one with damage so she can't retreat and get a Iron Hands win. Switch and boss though. Dang. Oh man. No. It was the next card. Oh man. It was the next card. Holy crap, that was insane. Oh man, such a long game. That was crazy though. What? Ending up just needing the 1 and it was the next card, and then she had the switch and the boss to hit the moon on the bench for that 2 prize knockout with that amp you very much hands putting in work. Oh man, that was crazy. That was such a good game. That was so much back and forth. I had no idea what was going to happen halfway through. But wow, insane. What an insane game. Hats off to both players. The Lost Box, the Ancient Box players here filling up the middle row of this entire mat with their respective zones. But wow, absolutely insane game. Can't wait to see the next one.